Hello there, world. Welcome back to Politically Incorrect Life Advice from Richard Hackworth. And today I want to talk about one of the biggest scams that goes on in this country. And millions of people are hurt by it. It causes more bankruptcies than natural disasters. And that is the automobiles sold as is. You see, when you go to one of these car lots, they're not pricing their cars as fixer-uppers, telling you, look, these things need some repairs. That's why we're cutting it loose at this rock-bottom price, as is. Oh no, they mark those cars at premium prices. And normally, whatever the down payment is that they require for that car is what they actually paid for it at the auction. Now, how do I know this? Because I have friends that are insiders into the used car industry, and they told me that's exactly what goes on. So when you go to a car lot and you pay $7,000 to $10,000 for a used car, as is, realize that in 20 days, if that transmission goes out, you're just out your money. If the engine goes out, you're just out your money. There's no warranty. There's no guarantee. Oh, but then of course, even though they've priced this at a premium price, they're willing to sell you an extended warranty for $200 to $300 a month. Who wants to pay an additional $3,000 a year on top of the almost $10,000 that they charged you for that hunk of crap car anyway? I know they do an excellent job of detailing them, shining them up, waxing them, making them look real pretty. But the truth is, if it says as is on the paperwork, then you know you're getting a bad deal. Why would you sign that? Why would you take it as is? When they present it as is, I would get up and walk out. Let me give you an example of how to put this into perspective. Say your air conditioner goes out at your home, and you call a company and they say that for $10,000 they can install a brand new air conditioning system for your home. And then when you go to sign the contract to pay the money, it says on there as is. And you're like, what's this? Well, that just means that if it breaks down tomorrow after we install it, good luck getting it fixed, because we don't cover that. Would you buy an air conditioner for your home under those circumstances? Hell no. So why would you be brain dead enough to do that with an automobile, something that you rely on to get you back and forth to your job? Now do you understand how inappropriate this is? And yeah, it's legal because you agreed to it. But being legal doesn't make it ethical. And these bastards that sell the cars as is at premium prices know exactly what they're doing. And when you have a fit at the dealership and walk out and they don't do anything to repair it, they laugh. By the time you're driving off the lot, they're doing cheers with their coffee mugs and laughing at you for it. Never, ever buy a car as is unless you're buying it for parts or as a fixer-upper project, and buy it at the price that reflects the fact that you got to fix it up. I'll give you an example of how this really works, and it really opened my eyes as to the pricing in the used car industry. I have a friend, family member that does used cars. So they went to the auction and purchased on my behalf a used van. The van had about 200,000 miles on it, and was, it was a 2001, so when I got it, it was about 10 years old when I got it. 10 years old, 200,000 miles. They paid $800 for that van and sold it to me at that price. $800. If you go to a used car lot, you would find that van 10 years ago for $10,000 to $14,000. So do you understand now the insane markup on used cars? It's criminal. It's like the medical industry, you know, where they take a 50-cent plastic bag of salt water and sell it to you as a $800 IV. That's how bad this is. Stop buying cars that are sold as is. When the American people stop buying it, the car dealers are going to have to readjust their way of thinking. And the fact that our government allows them to do this predatory, unethical practice shows a reflection of just how damn little your government cares about you, honestly. And so I don't care what political party you're a member of, the government doesn't care. And so you have to look out for yourself, because they're not going to write a regulation that requires used car dealers to be responsible for the maintenance for a certain period of time. You're obligated to 5 years worth of payments, 5 years or more on a used vehicle. And I know people who have had to file bankruptcy because they bought a $12,000 to $15,000 used vehicle thinking that because it looked all shiny and pretty that it was going to be good. And within a few months of having that vehicle, sometimes within a few weeks, they ended up with some major repair that they couldn't afford. I know somebody right now that's taking the bus to and from work or their bicycle because their used car that they're making payments on needs a repair that's $2,300. Not covered because they bought it as is. All right, guys, this is some tough love for you, and please, like I said, please don't fall for it. As is a horrible deal for you, and they know it. And the people that do it don't care. All right, guys, I know that's some tough love. Please look out for yourself. Look out for others. If you know somebody that's going to go used car shopping, make sure that they're going someplace that guarantees the vehicle. All right? Or that they're going to buy a fixer-upper and that they know how to fix it up. Because like I said, we bought a van for $800. And in the last 10 years, we've had to change the battery, the alternator, get brakes done. Typical maintenance stuff, honestly. And a car dealer would have sold me that vehicle for over $10,000 easy. All right, guys, I love you. Take care. And be watching for the next episode of Politically Incorrect Life Advice from Richard Hackworth.